Hello everyone, Jolene here from Chill Lifestyle. So this week I'm going to do a yes or no pick a card reading. Now, yeah, we at the end of the year can actually handle it, and I'm pretty sure most of us are quite happy to say goodbye and good riddance. Not that 2025 is going to be better; it will be better for some. Okay, again, those who are resistant to change or are refusing to change their circumstances, even though they know they need to, you're in for a bumpy ride. For the rest of us, you've been through it, you've done the healing, you've worked through it. Again, yes, I'm advertising my book. Again, the link is in the bio. Do that first, okay, before we go through it. Anyway, let's get to the selection. A lot of frustrations at the moment. I get it. It's just part and parcel of the endings. Goodbye. Right, this is your selections, okay? 4 piles in front of you, maybe 4 different questions. Remembering, if you do choose different questions, to stop the video, shake off all the energies, because if you're thinking about work, love, money, housing, holidays, Spirit Guides is most likely to answer one of them that they think is most important, and it may not be the question. So you need to be hyper focused on one situation, one question, and then ask which stone for that question. Then you listen to that answer, or you step away, go outside, come back, hyper focus on the next question, think about that, get that answer, and repeat, Anyway, pile number 1 is it's a malachite, okay? Pile number 2 is a opalite. Pile number 3 is the tiger's eye, and pile number 4 is the turquoise marble stone. So pause here, take your time, don't rush into it, and I'll see you at your selection. So if you chose the malachite, green malachite, or pile number 1, then this is your reading. So pile number 1, you have got, okay, so there's a situation. What I'm getting here is there's been a situation and there's been a lot of waiting for things to get better, avoiding confrontation, avoiding maybe a lot of stress in waiting for something to move forward, or waiting for, can't make a decision. There's, it just feels like there's avoiding communication or waiting it out. In the meantime, as you've been holding on to something, you're actually feeling rather miserable. Okay. You feel lonely, you feel financially blocked, you have stress and worry about moving forward. So you're just kind of waiting for something else to happen, okay? What I'm getting here is Spirit Guides are saying that there is something that's holding you back, okay? There is a person around you. It's either you or the person around you, something that's quite negative, a betrayal, a fear of being betrayed again, if you've already been betrayed in the past. So this is, this person may not even be in your life, but they betrayed you, and so you have this fear again of it happening. It's like you're holding on to, there's choices around you, but you're holding on to something out of fear, not because you want to. It's just I'm just getting this, I am trapped by my emotions, so I'm just going to stand still and hope that it will resolve itself. Okay, doesn't work like that. Unfortunately, not making a choice is a choice, and sometimes we choose to stay in misery because of fear of actually going after what we are really wanting. Maybe you will get the love of your life. Maybe you will get the baby or the money that you've always wanted, but there's a fear attached to it. And again, what I'm feeling like is you've been betrayed in the past, or you've experienced a loss in the past. And so, well, I never want to feel like that again. So I'm just going to hang on to, well, I'm in a comfort place. I'm not happy, but I'm comfortable. So I'm just going to stay here. Okay. And so you will carry on getting what you're getting. There's really no moving forward if you don't make the leap. And you have got the red joker, which puts this into a maybe. It's not a yes and it's not a no. It is a maybe. And that is the answer here, is that if you do not believe that you are powerful enough, attractive enough, good enough to go after your true wishes, then it's going to always land up being a no, because you're going to stay in a negative mindset, in a closed off situation, and you're going to carry on waiting. Okay, you'll spend the rest of your life as you are now. If you are tired of waiting, if you're tired of the stress, if you're tired, then you need to make a move. And you may feel like, I don't know what that move is. Then ask your spirit guides to give you signs. Is there a career that you've always wanted to pursue, but you've not been able to? And you might say, well, I don't even have the money to do so. Don't take money out of the equation. Money is an attractant on its own. It's just energy. Okay, you can make money doing anything. Then what you need to do is say, okay, what do I need? Universe, I need, and write down the figure that you are needing, but at least make the plans. Okay, take a leap. Take one step tomorrow towards those dreams. The universe, when you've made a decision and it's something that's more in alignment with you, you have got the ability, pile number one, to be powerful, successful, and happy. Okay, everything you are wanting is on the other end of this fear. Fate might step in, but sometimes they will pull another situation, or maybe they'll pull your job away from you because you've always wanted to do something, but you're too scared to do so. So then fate pushes you off the cliff. And then you're like, holy crap, what do I do? What do I do? Now I hit rock bottom. Now I've got no money. Okay, well, maybe I can, it's Christmas, so I can sew some things. And then all of a sudden you start making money and you start to realize, wow, I actually am more gifted. Okay, so this is a maybe. And the reason being is you need to take a leap into something, because you are entrapped. You got the Eight of Swords is also a card of entrapment. You are entrapped into a negative situation. It's a negative cycle. You need to have the abilities to force your way out of it. Okay. See, Breaking the Chains, my book. Maybe you want to buy it. Okay, you can download it on Kindle as well, because there's some kind of chains. You are entrapped in this chains. This could be something from your childhood. Maybe your parents told you, oh, please, we curse you for having your own business. You just meant to go and work like a slave to someone else. We curse you for doing this. We curse you for doing that. And you believe it. There's something that you want to do with the Page of Pentacles. It's all about learning. The page is learning about money, learning about manifestation. She's sitting there. She's holding her coin. She's not tightening it. She's not scrimping and scraping and panicking. She's holding that coin with a huge amount of, you can see the look on her face is that of contemplation. She's trying to decide where to invest her coin. Should she invest it in studying? Should she invest it in trying to manifest how to expand it? There's something with coins are all about grounded energy. It's all about solid groundedness. The page can become the king. Okay, the king is very successful. He is the most successful, powerful businessman. He's got it made. He knows what he wants. He's gone after it. He doesn't ask questions. He's got it. The page, however, is learning how to, it's like having a whole bunch of choices in front of you. Who, what, and how. So who do I invest my time into? Where would it go? The answer is to success. But you got to now take the leap. You can't just stand there staring at the coin, okay? Your High Priestess says there may be a lot of secrets around you at the moment, and maybe you're about to hear one of these secrets, which might be the push that you are needing. Something comes out. But again, using your intuition is what's going to help you, because I kind of feel like you're very defensive. Look, you need to stand the higher ground against people who treat you badly. But again, there's something about fate that's going to step in. So pile number one, this is a maybe. With patience, things will get better, but you have to take the leap. You have to make the first step. And when you make that first step, you will realize that you are one step closer. It does mean an ending. It does mean being stabbed in the back. It does mean hitting rock bottom sometimes in order to get you there. But it's one step closer. Maybe you have to go and learn a skill. Maybe you have to go and Google, how can I do this? There's no excuse. You've got the internet. When we were growing up, this didn't happen. You've got the internet. You can Google anything. How do I write a book? There's AI that can help you. How can I make stuff? Pinterest can help you, okay? Take that one step into the direction of your wishes, and you will get the outcome that you are looking for. Thank you. Goodbye. Pile number 2, if you chose the opalite, then this is your reading. Pile number 2, there's some big changes coming in for you, okay? And I kind of feel like this is a good change. It's something where I feel like there's teamwork, or there's some kind of legal situation. Maybe there has been some indecision as to whether you're going to get something, or there's been some legal stuff regarding money, or regarding your career, or being recognized for something. It's almost like it's in someone else's hands for now. Saying here that stability will return, your troubles are almost done, okay? Don't get pulled into the drama. Again, if someone's trying to create drama around you, you need to pull yourself out of it. There's a gift coming in for you, okay? It could be a gift of time, it could be a gift of a job, it could be a gift of love, but it's something that's gifted, okay, to you. And I kind of feel like it's a big change from the universe. Now, there could be disagreements, there could be negativity, or again, you could be sabotaging this or keeping it back, or someone else is sabotaging this, okay? This is someone who's negative, this is someone who you're fighting with, or this is just saying that there's, again, a third party situation, an attorney or the legal team, or something else that's kind of blocking the situation. Don't get involved in dramas, don't get involved in fights, and don't get pulled into other people's misery, okay? You need to walk away from those things, walk away from fights, walk away from drama, and deal with your own stuff is what I'm getting, because someone's pulling into their drama, it's creating anxiety, it's creating something had to come to an end. There may have been a death or a loss in a situation, because there's a possibility of an inheritance for some of you. Don't get pulled into anything around. There's always drama around inheritance, monies and families and things like that. Just stay out of it. You just go focus on you. You're going to get news. It's going to be good news, okay? There may be, again, gossip, or just stay away from it, okay? Stick to your truth. Stay in your lane. And don't worry about other people's stuff. Your answer to your question, whatever it is a yes, okay? So I don't really think that there's anything else I need to tell you about the situation. Walk away from people. Concentrate on yourself, on self-love, and investing in yourself. Those investments are going to pay off in the long run, okay? The answer to your question is a yes. Welcome to pile number 3. If you chose the Tiger's Eye, the Eye of the Tiger, this is your reading. Pile number 3, I'm getting some situation is coming in for you that's unexpected. It's like you've waited a long time for this. It's something that was stagnant. It wasn't moving. Now, I don't ever read any of these in any kind of sorry, the word I'm trying to think of is reversal way. These are cards. I've written them all up, down, all around. But it feels like I've been drawn to this card where the Jack of Pentacles it's a very slow moving energy. The Jack of Pentacles doesn't move. He just sits and he contemplates and he contemplates. And that is normally the bad news, because he doesn't really invest. He just sits there. The funny thing is, and it's the first time I've ever really been drawn to the card that's written bad news upside down, to kind of feels like it's not upside down anymore. I feel like there's movement in something that was upside down. Okay, so there's been a lot of weight, a lot of stress, a lot of anxiety, a lot of fear that you maybe dealt with. Maybe you've been dealing with negative people, or people who are full of drama or pull you into their negativity or their fight. There's definitely been stress, there's definitely been loss, there's definitely been sadness, okay? And I kind of feel like there may even been a little bit of boredom with the options that are there in front of you. You haven't really been interested in much, but something stable is coming. And again, unexpected, we've got the 7, 8, and 9 of Pentacles, okay? Which tell me that what you've spent your time investing in is about to pay off, okay? Your biggest investment is within yourself, because when you know who you are, you know what you are wanting, and you stand your ground and you don't allow rubbish into your life, it takes a long time, because sometimes you have to, you know, say, no, thank you, no, thank you, no, thank you. And you might take years before you find the right job or the right person. But ultimately, if it's what's best for you, it pays off in the end. And that's exactly what I'm getting here. And I kind of feel like the bad news is over. There's some kind of union coming in, some kind of stability, something that the universe is saying, trust your intuition, because it's going to lead to something very generous, something with a lot of loyalty and a lot of integrity, okay? It could be romantic. It could be a marriage proposal. Maybe you've been, you know, saying to someone, look, if you're not willing to come back with a proposal or not willing to come back with something worthwhile and invest in this relationship, I am not interested in. This person might come back. Maybe they just sat there and you've been in this dead end relationship. This person may surprise you and come back with a marriage proposal, okay? It kind of feels like something is moving after a time of stagnation, and you can trust it, okay? This time, this person is coming back with loyalty, and this person has a lot of integrity. So the answer to your question, pile number 3, it is a yes. Thank you and goodbye. Hello, if you chose the blue turquoise stone or pile number 4, this is your reading. So pile number 4, what I'm getting here, and it's quite interesting, wow. Okay, so what I'm getting here, it feels like a situation, whatever it was for you, to take whatever resonates from the words that I'm using, because obviously this is general, a situation you were passionate about. So in the beginning, I feel like there was a lot of passion for this job, or you were excited, or this hobby, or this study, or this relationship. There was passion, there was excitement. Didn't either you battle to actually settle down with something, because it's like fizzled out, okay? Or someone came towards you, hell of a passionate, hell of a like, let's go and we're doing this, and there's just a lot of passionate cards here, and this person used a lot of manipulation and malicious cruelty to keep you trapped. And maybe every time you left, they were like, all of a sudden they stepped up the game and pulled you back in, and then you know, I'm just getting a cycle of repeat and repeat and repeat. And I just kind of feel like this person lacked, there was a third wheel. Either family members got involved, or this person had an affair. Please, this is something you would know, so don't, you know, exes that are always in the way, and they choose other people or other circumstances or other situations over you, always. Okay, you are the third factor. You are not their first priority. Okay, if this is a job, it's the same thing. It's the job that, you know, you were passionate about it, but eventually you just felt let down because it was just a cycle. I kind of feel like there just seems to be a cycle here. Trapped, confinement, confusion, you know, walking away, leaving a situation in order to go. And I really feel like the past there's definitely something from the past here. So it could be, like I said, an ex keeps communicating with them and keeps them back, and they kind of can't decide if they want you or the ex, or you keep thinking about an ex and that person is in the way. Or maybe you found like there was better times with an ex. I don't know. There's something about a past, something from the childhood, maybe even your own inner child, or their inner child is affecting this. There's some kind of cruelty here. There's some kind of manipulation. There's some kind of malicious energy in this reading. And it's creating depression. It's creating, you know, feeling very drawn or very, I don't know, just heavy energies, okay? I feel like that you need to leave. Some kind of major change is going to happen. The black joker here tells me that this is definitely a no, and it's a no that it's going to lead to you feeling like a bit of a fool at the end of the day. It's do not take the leap of faith. Do not go forward. Do not collect your 200 rand. You know, it's one of those, no. This one's definitely a no, okay? I'll try to see if I can get any cards. Oh, lordy lord. Okay, yeah, you see, it's you've invested, and I think you're sticking around because you've spent so much. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah. Now, you see, the Chariot card, sometimes it's about persistence, but it also can be a card of one thing, one is moving forward, the other one's moving back. So, and it's like one step in, one step out. And there's a bond here that between you and the situation, but it's not healthy. The devil's not a healthy bond. The lovers, on the other hand, it's a soul connection. It's a soul. It's right for you. It's the good choice. The devil card means you're trapped to something you either have a childhood pattern of I choose what's bad for me because I don't believe in choosing better. I choose what's bad for me because there's a lot of lust in a situation. I feel or I'm allowing this person's manipulation because, again, you obviously don't love yourself enough. So fall in love with yourself, and I promise you now, it's like you want to move forward. This situation's not moving forward, okay? The Fool card and the Black Joker to me tells me do not move forward. It's not going to go forward. Something negative is always going to be holding this back, and I feel like this person is holding you back from ultimately what you are wanting. Okay, so the answer to your question, pile number 4, it's a no.